And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the David Braley Athletic Center here over at Mohawk. And you're watching the OCAA Women's Championship Tournament. And today's matchup is going to be St. Clair versus St. Lawrence College as they meet for the second time in this tournament. Their first meeting in the first day of the tournament, St. Clair defeated St. Lawrence 64-61. So today they'll play in the bronze medal game as they go head-to-head. Some players to look out for is on St. Lawrence, number 14, Lacey Knox, who averages 20 points and 7.9 rebounds and 2.6 steals a game. She actually leads the OCAA women in scoring. And then you also have on St. Clair some players to watch out for. Number 21, Kendall Riza. She's averaging 13.2 points per game, 7.4 rebounds, 2.2 steals. And number 14, Shannon Kennedy, who averages 11 points, 8.8 rebounds, and 2.8 steals a game. So here's tip-off. And it looks like St. Clair wins the tip-off.
Yeah, we're ready to go here, Alvin. And, you know, it's a lot of what we saw this morning with both these teams here. St. Clair's going to look to drive here and utilize their post game. St. Lawrence are a three-point shooting team here. We're going to see how that plays out here. Both teams there starting off fresh there as JD Leon scores early for St. Clair and to take a quick 2-0 lead.
So here you have St. Lawrence pivot. She drives. She gets the ball stripped away, and it will remain St. Lawrence ball.
That's always fun in these tournaments when we have rematches. Day one was a great game there. St. Clair was up 14. St. Lawrence came right back on them in the fourth quarter and just fell a little bit short, had down to 1, but couldn't take that lead there in a tremendous opening game here. Now we're back, second last game of the tournament. A great rematch.
Just a quick correction. I said it was St. Lawrence ball. It was actually St. Clair. So St. Clair with the inbound. They took up the ball. Now they're in the post. She turns around, spins. That shot's no good as St. Clair now takes up the ball. She's looking around for her options, finds someone in the perimeter. She moves around the perimeter, sends it across the court, down to the post. She sends it back to the perimeter. She tries to look at the three, and it's good. Number 24.
And for Nicole Gaudette there, one of their top post players, and bring the ball outside here. Want to hit about 30% from three-point range to be successful here to St. Lawrence.
St. Lawrence very effective with that defense in that last play, causing St. Clair to lose the ball. And she'll try her luck for a three, and another three, back-to-back threes for St. Lawrence, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, things are starting to heat up as we have 8 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the first quarter here, as St. Lawrence leads 5-2. And she'll get called for holding.
Yeah, that foul's coming up there on Blythe Guteless, and what it was she just grabbed the arm and wrenched back there. And St. Clair looking to inbound. Takes it out. Riza rises and misses. And St. Clair coming down the floor. Heron finding in the post to Gaudette. Gaudette around the post, kicks it out to Knox. Knox pivots. Throws it over to Gaudette. Three attempt, and it's off the mark is Gordier. St. Clair for three, and she hits it. Shannon Kennedy for three. It's 5-2.
Shannon Kennedy with the beautiful three. Looks like we got a good basketball game here as St. Clair moves around the ball, and she's fouled on the three.
And Knox got fouled there. The foul was that she wasn't able to land there. So what happened there was Kelly Riza got in and didn't allow her to land. And when you don't allow the shooter to land, it's going to be a foul. And it's a box-out foul. And so 3 shots.
That's not the greatest foul to give, so let's see if she can make all 3. She made 1 so far out of 2. Shannon Kennedy makes the 3rd one. That's 2 for three. It's St. Clair. Sorry, I meant to say Lacey Knox. St. Lawrence brings up the ball. She's looking around for options, looking for someone. Finds them. Across the perimeter, she drives in hard, unstoppable. And so is that shot as she drains it.
Well, Knox drove the lane there for a great floater. She has the outside game to go right along with the driving game.
And St. Clair with a great move to the basket. Great baseline shot. Here you have St. Clair moving around the ball, and she threw that out of bounds, and it will be St. Clair ball, St. Lawrence ball.
You know, that's the type of turnover you want to avoid there. You know, your throw's a little high, a little wide, and it doesn't really help too many on your team there. There's good turnovers and there's bad turnovers. That's a bad turnover.
Kelly Reza uses that pick nicely as she goes straight to the rack and puts up 2 points for her team. Here you have St. Lawrence bringing up the ball again.
Three Reza sisters really making an impact on this St. Clair team here. All local girls, all choosing to go to St. Clair.
Absolutely. And St. Clair managed to stop St. Lawrence on that last play as they move the ball around the perimeter. She finds the post, but St. Lawrence read the pass as they intercept it. A couple substitutions on the way. She thought about it, passed it. Their point guard drives it, sends it across the court. She stops and pops. That shot off the mark as she recovers on the rebound but is unable to produce.
Knox was just a little soft there on that reverse lay-in there, almost had it.
Looks like the St. Clair player was stopped, and a nice little razzle-dazzle. Nice little.
I was going to say Gaudette there leading the fast break and into a timeout. That was a fantastic lead pass there by St. Lawrence and leading right into an easy deuce.
St. Lawrence playing like they got a lot of rest just before this game. Here you have the St. Lawrence bench. Coach Remy Simpson giving his players a talk to.
You know, we're experiencing some deja vu here. Both these teams playing earlier this morning, both are winning. St. Clair over Sheridan and St. Lawrence with that great comeback over Humber. I was looking into that stats there. In that second game there, St. Lawrence outscored Humber 28-9 en route to their 6-point victory and a berth in this bronze medal game here. It was a fantastic comeback. And let alone what it really was a 3-point attack there by St. Lawrence. And we've seen spurts of that early so far in this bronze medal contest.
Absolutely, and here you see Andy Kiss. He's the first-year coach.
St. Clair, here, their last bronze medal was in 02-03. Their last medal was silver in 09-10, as they are a veteran crew here. This is only Andy Kiss's first year here, and he's looking for a medal in that first year.
Absolutely, as St. Clair inbounds the ball. 5 minutes and 26 seconds remaining in the first quarter here, folks. As you see St. Clair move the ball around. She looks for her teammate at the top of the perimeter, and that pass is read by St. Lawrence as they get the turnover and bring up the ball. Hard defense here being played. She's not letting her go anywhere. She looked for her option, found her, lost the ball, but it will remain St. Lawrence ball.
You know, fun piece of OCAA trivia here. St. Lawrence at Kingston, they've never won a medal in Division I. However, though, they have 2 gold medals in Division II and 2 silvers as well to go along with them, winning their gold in 85-86 and 86-87.
That's a lot of gold.
It is a lot of gold there.
But that was back in the day, so let's see what they could do in 2014.
I think Gaudette really got fortunate there that she didn't get a holding foul there, and that's why they came up with the ball. She came right from behind. Must not have grabbed, though, and just left in front.
The ball is going to be in St. Clair's favor this time, as she gets called for the...
Yeah, Knox just stepped out, and what you have to do is you have to set yourself before before the person makes contact who you're screening out. If you don't, it's a moving screen there.
And there you have this pass nearly stolen by St. Lawrence as the player at the perimeter shoots it, and she drains it. She drains it.
Megan Boyd with the big three. And a travel. That's some fantastic defense right there by Shannon Kennedy. She stood her ground, didn't foul, and forced the travel.
Shannon Kennedy coming out of Windsor, Ontario. Standing at 6 feet tall. One of the taller females on the court today. As she drives and gets blocked on her way to the basket, and St. Lawrence recovers. And let's see if they can produce. Nearly traveled, but got the bucket.
She reversed her position on that one there.
These girls playing like they really want to win here. The energy's been at a high pace since tip-off. As they missed that shot, and St. Clair brings up the ball. 14 drives, shoots. That's off the mark as St. Clair grabs the rebound and pushed it up court. Not seeing too much of any half-court traps so far in the game, but I'm sure the St. Clair will utilize the half-court traps like they have been earlier in the tournament.
Oh, you're right. Not so far in the early going here. They're content to race back down floor and get back on defense. But we'll see as the game progresses here. They were using the half-court press when they were down earlier today. And it is something that wears you out. The second game today for both these teams here. Energy conservation in the first half is probably a little more important right now.
That shot was highly contested as St. Clair grabs the rebound. And they'll think about their next play they're about to run. She's calling for something. A couple substitutions on the way. We have a total of 3 players being substituted on St. Clair and 2 players being exchanged on St. Lawrence.
Yeah, so St. Clair is bringing in Jess Gordon, Sarah Bondi, and you have to excuse me here. 14. No, not 14. But, I've lost the third player. Excuse me. Jade Lyons into the game here, and they switched out Gordon for Riza. But did she get it off?
She gets it off just before the buzzer, but not close enough to hit the rim. As we have 2 minutes and 27 seconds remaining as they inbound the ball.
They're keeping their height the same here as St. Clair here. They haven't gone with their tall line yet like we saw it earlier today.
Here you have St. Clair. Illegal screen.
Oh, yeah, what they nailed St. Clair, Megan Boyd on that one, and she ran through the screen. So in other words, the screener set in a legal position and then just got run over, got pushed down, and a quick foul there against St. Clair.
So St. Lawrence throws the ball away as St. Clair looking to make opportunity from this fast break. Can they do it? They decide to slow down, utilizing their post play. She turns around and shoots. That shot's off the mark as they fight for the rebound.
We have a held ball there coming up, and in comes Kendall Riza, who's only off for about 45 seconds or so. She takes out Shannon Kennedy, and now they've gotten a little bigger there with Riza and Gordon in the post there for St. Clair.
Absolutely.
Actually, it's a fascinating 2-3.
It's interesting the amount of subs that have been taking place in the first quarter.
I think they're a little tired right now here. Both these teams they played earlier today.
That's a good point.
You know, it's a long game. It's a 40-minute ball game here. We're only 8 minutes and 18 seconds into it. So trying to conserve some energy and conserve some play time.
Great point made, Jake.
I was having a quick word there with the St. Clair subs before the game there, or not the St. Clair subs, St. Clair coaches, and they were talking about how they wanted to run Nicole Gaudette, especially on defense there. She had played about 38 minutes in the second semifinal earlier today, and I wanted to get her to run and tire her out for the second half.
Here we see St. Lawrence inbounding the ball, about 1 minute and 39 seconds remaining. She sends the ball across the perimeter. Back across the perimeter. They're thinking about it. Double team. She drives, looks for someone, finds him, shoots, and that shot is just a bit off as St. Clair manages to grab that rebound. 13-12 for St. Clair. She's looking at her options, finds one. She loses the ball, but recovers. She drives baseline. She's double teamed, sends it back. Their post player shoots and scores.
Jess Gordon with a nice turnaround jump shot there from the free throw line. And that gives them the lead there.
Just about 46 seconds remaining as she shoots that shot and misses, but is able to recover the rebound. They reset, reconsider their options. A little pivot move. She's double teamed, forced to send it, sends it back, drives. Wanted to get fouled, but instead got blocked.
And Jess Gordon just made a great defensive effort there. Didn't foul. It's a real easy to foul there.
So we got a pretty close game so far as she throws the ball in the rim, in the hoop, and gives her team 2 points as they now have 16-13, St. Clair. That pass is a little too high. Turnover.
Yeah, they got a second here. Well, let's see what they do. They might just concede the quarter here. They might try a half-court shot.
1 second left. Can she get it off? Absolutely not.
And that's the end of quarter number 1 there. And St. Clair has a 3-point lead. But St. Lawrence right where they want them. I think, you know, the king of the comeback there. They almost came back on them.
And that's exactly the kind of game we're watching. High energies. We take a look at these highlights. She shoots. And St. Lawrence showing that they're able to stroke it. And as we see there, that 3 display from St. Lawrence, and St. Clair driving, showing that great offense. A little bit of razzle-dazzle. And here you see the St. Clair bench grouping together and preparing their plan for the next quarter, the second quarter actually.
You got Remy Simpson there with St. Lawrence. And both these coaches, high energy. They're going to put some pressure on the referees. They tend to want a lot of calls here, and we'll see how that favors both of them here. In that first game, very, very tight on Thursday afternoon there. St. Lawrence really came back. They had a great comeback, down 13, brought to 1. Just couldn't get the job done here. And we're going to find out how good their three-point threat is right now. Late in this game here, because the game's going to be won in that second half there. Well, that sounds obvious here. Remember, both these teams' second game. The second half gets long here when you're into your in between 70 and 80 minutes of basketball today.
Absolutely right. So we are just entering the second quarter in a couple seconds as the players regroup onto the court. And it will be St. Clair ball. St. Clair will be inbounding the ball.
Now this is on the alternating possession arrow here, so it'll be St. Lawrence ball if we get a tie-up.
St. Clair unable to produce the basket as St. Lawrence grabs the rebound and moves the ball up the court. Crossover move. She drives baseline. She's smothered by all these St. Clair players as she's able to produce that basket. Long pass across the court, double team. And she does exactly the same. Double team, contested shot, and she's able to score.
That was fantastic. First defense by Shannon Kennedy there. Even though she took it, recovered well and didn't foul. It's easy to foul. And then right away, the quick basket.
Sorry, man, you're really quiet.
And we got a foul there on St. Clair coming up. It's going to be on Jade Lyons out of Windsor.
So here we have St. Lawrence moving the ball up the court. Good defense by St. Clair. Those long arms. St. Lawrence, shot clock winding down. They better do something. She gets it off, but I believe she was pieced on that shot as that shot doesn't fall, and St. Clair grabs the rebound. Here we have St. Clair. Let's see if they can do something in this play. 23 calling for the ball. She drives baseline. She pops. That shot's off as St. Clair manages to grab the rebound back. She'll try from the 3, and it's way off. as
That's a nice tip-out rebound there.
St. Clair subs in Megan Boyd.
That's a real nice tip-out rebound, and it really got them that second chance opportunity wide open. Just couldn't connect for St. Clair there.
Megan Boyd for Jade Loins. Quick substitution made by St. Clair.
And speaking of Megan Boyd, no time's run off the clock, and she just picked up a quick foul there. Nothing like committing a foul 85 feet from the basket.
Absolutely.
Now we have an offensive foul there, and it's going to go against Abby Heron. And what she did was she brought up her elbows. And when you bring up your elbows, you're not allowed time or space. So if you make contact against a defender, it's going to be an offensive foul there.
Absolutely. So St. Clair will inbound the ball, as we can see here. She's looking around, find someone. Good defense by St. Lawrence. Double team. She shoots it. And she almost hits it. As St. Lawrence grabs the rebound and quickly races up the court, looking around for their options. St. Clair comes up. Good defense. She thinks about it and shoots and is unable, but her teammate grabs the rebound. Travel. Got to watch that footing, folks.
Yeah, she moved both feet there. Not a whole lot of space, but definitely moved them.
See there, number 21, get called for the travel. Kendall Riza.
St. Lawrence and St. Clair opening up in man-to-man, and that ball goes away there. Miscommunication here in the second quarter. It's a little interesting that they're in man-to-man here. A game like this, I would have thought they might have played zone for at least part of the first half to try to conserve some energy here.
Yes, sir, and there's 7 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the second quarter as St. Clair leads St. Lawrence 18-15. Let's see if St. Lawrence can get a bit closer as she out-dribbles herself and throws it right into the hands of a St. Clair player. St. Clair regroups.
Well, that's a really good description of what she did there. She really did out-dribble herself there. A key example of too much dribbling.
Absolutely. Sometimes less is more as St. Lawrence grabs the rebound, brings it up the court. Some substitutions on their way from St. Clair's side as we have 7 minutes and 11 seconds remaining. 21 catches and shoots. So she gets fouled and she claims the basket. That's an and one, folks. She'll be shooting one.
Alexis Lowe catching the pass, making a spin, and then drawing contact there. That's a fantastic play.
So let's hope for St. Clair's, for St. Lawrence's sake, that she can turn this into a three-point play and tie the game. 7 minutes and 6 seconds remaining, second quarter. And she's unable to make a three-point play as St. Clair grabs the rebound. Still a lot of time left in the second half of the game as St. Lawrence plays good defense, and that should have been a foul, but it wasn't, and she misses that shot.
She got closed out there very quickly by
she intercepts the pass.
Utless there, really closed her out well.
Let's see if they can make that interception worthwhile, and they do. 32.
Corey Schultz there with the floater.
Absolutely. There you go. She's down, folks, and it doesn't look pretty.
Yeah, some of the fans aren't too happy there, but Kendall Risa came in and met the St. Lawrence player at the spot, and then the St. Lawrence player fell down or went down, and that's an easy call there. And I think part of it's fatigue, and I'm not sure there was a whole lot of contact there, but there was enough to knock her down, gain an advantage, so a clear foul.
Absolutely. St. Lawrence looking around. She thought about it, passed it. She can't make it. St. Lawrence quickly races up the court as they grab that rebound. She's showing a bit of her handles as she nearly loses the ball, and that pass nearly gets intercepted. Boyd off the mark. They grab the rebound and recover.
It's a great basket there by Shannon Kennedy. Another second chance point there for St. Clair.
St. Lawrence being pressurized by St. Clair's half-court trap. St. Clair playing great defense right now as St. Lawrence moves the ball around, trying to find their options. She's looking for something, finds nothing. Nothing but air as St. Clair picks up the rebound. They move the ball across the court. She decides to shoot and misses that shot.
That's going to stay with St. Clair. They're knocked out of bounds by St. Lawrence. One of those things there, St. Clair got a mini fast break because of the save, and no one there to receive the pass except for green players there, and that led to a mini break down the floor. So far, St. Clair hasn't scored, but they also haven't come off yet.
Absolutely. And she goes over the back of the St. Clair player and kind of gives her a whack.
Utless here just reached in and got more body than ball there. You can cleanly do it, but not with the forearm to the head.
And you're right about that, as St. Clair's rewarded the ball and they shoot that shot. Boyd off the mark. Another foul.
Yeah, that one's going to go against Shannon Kennedy there. She pushed off to get the rebound, and they're advancing the ball down, so they're in the penalty now. So that's going to be 2 shots for the rest of the half. Next 5 minutes and 9 seconds. Any non-offensive foul is going to be shooting foul now for the Vikings.
So she'll shoot 2 shots as she gets the first one in. Lacey Knox. She's been a standout in the tournament so far. And that second shot didn't quite make the mark as St. Clair recovers, grabs the rebound, nearly loses it. They move the ball up the court, wasting no time. Pass it along the perimeter. St. Clair looking to make some substitutions. She shoots. She hits the backboard, but the ball doesn't drop. St. Lawrence doing what they do best, looking for that perimeter shot. Let's see if they can do it. She's unable that time.
But Kennedy got away with a push there too there. They called him the other end. That's one of those things too. If you get called for a push and you're doing it again a few seconds later here, you're liable to get a quick second foul. I think really got fortunate.
Absolutely. 4 minutes and 26 seconds remaining as St. Clair remains in the lead, 22-18. Excuse me, St. Lawrence. No, sorry, St. Clair. St. Clair's in the lead. My mistake. St. Clair moving the ball around, looking for their post player. They find her. She shoots, unable to make it.
Well, that foul is going to be on Nicole Gaudette there. Just grabbed on during the rebound.
St. Clair moving the ball. She drives in the paint, gets fouled, and she let out a scream.
And she's slow to get up there.
Sounded painful. Let's hope she's okay.
As Lacey Knox is going to get called for the foul there and slow to get up, that's Jade Lyons. And I think it's one of those things where it looks and sounds worse than it actually is. And that's fortunate for Jade.
Jade Lawrence, 5'8", 4th year, veteran, coming out of Windsor. She makes the first one. And she makes the second one as the lead now turns to 24-18. She gets blocked by 25.
And Jess Gordon there really made her presence felt on that key there. And the Vikings, when Gordon's in the game, the Vikings are going to have to shoot from outside the key or bring her out through Gaudette. force her to play a one-person zone.
She shoots and she's way off the mark as St. Clair grabs the rebound, moves the ball up the court. She uses the screen. Kennedy passes it to her post, unable to make that basket.
And Tori Schultz there got tied up and just happened to knock down Buteless, and that's going to be a foul as she loses her shoe.
Some substitutions going to be made as 21 comes in for 32.
Yeah, we're just going to have a small delay here as Shooter's down there tying her shoes.
Kendall Riza just came in for Tori Schultz on St. Clair. First shot doesn't drop.
In comes Kelly Riza now. Riza taking out Jade Lawrence. Both teams now in the penalty here. The next St. Lawrence foul results in 2 shots for St. Clair. Kennedy here takes it down the floor, gives it up to Bondi. Bondi top of the arc over to Kennedy. Kennedy working around the arc over to Bondi. Picked up by Gordon. Bondi. We'll move it over. 3-point shot. In and out and can't fall.
That shot's no good as St. Lawrence grabs the rebound. They move the ball around the court. Screen set. She uses the screen to the perimeter. 3-point. And that shot is good.
Oh. Haley Gordier. Money from downtown.
St. Clair trying to make something happen. They're unable to drain that as St. Lawrence gets the rebound. St. Lawrence backs her down, sends it to the perimeter. She thought about it, drove all the way in and gets the ball stripped away as it remains St. Lawrence ball.
And Gordier there took the ball baseline and just couldn't quite get it up and knocked away before she got off the shot. 10 on the shot clock now for the Vikings.
Here you have St. Lawrence. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. She pulls up, she shoots, and she scores.
With the teardrop there.
There you have the highly pressured St. Clair. They're able to send the ball across the court. Now they're on the perimeter, trying to make something work. 25 gets the ball. 21 dances. She gets it. Unable to make that shot.
Riza had a good move there. She just couldn't get it to fall. A little too strong off the backboard.
St. Lawrence nearly loses it. They pass it back. She thought about it. Crossover. Spin move. Drives all the way. She's fouled. And she'll shoot 2 at the line.
Yeah, Bondi was bumping her all the way in, and when she shot it up, her chest knocked her off the path, and it's going to be 2 shots there for Haley Gordier. We got a sub here, just makes it in. Tori Schultz in for Bondi.
So she'll shoot 2. Haley Gordier.
Actually, I said that was on Bondi. You'll have to excuse me here. I'm getting word that was actually on Jessica Gordon out of London, number 25.
She'll shoot her second one, standing at 5'1", coming out of Windsor. She gets the rebound and turns it to a 2-point play anyways. 1 minute and 31 seconds remaining as they effectively use the half-court trap, but are unable to be effective in producing that last basket. But it still remains St. Lawrence ball as St. Lawrence makes a couple of substitutions here.
Well, we got a timeout coming in here to St. Clair, and as you mentioned there, they bring in the half-court trap here, and it's a different look to gain some points right now.
So here you have St. Clair. I'm sure their coach is giving them some tips and pointers to get them back into the lead, because St. Lawrence now has the lead.
Yeah, no, St. Clair here, the one thing that they want to talk about is how to beat the half-court trap. And you do that with speed, and you do that with crisp passing. And a good crisp pass that's speedy will beat it, because the defense won't have time to set. What they're going to see is a 1-2-2 all in the half court. So you can go. So you have two options here. You can go long, one pass, go over the top, or you can make one or two short passes. But they got to go middle and then to the outside and make the defenders work hard. And that's going to be the one thing St. Clair's going to have to do. If it's St. Lawrence here, they're more than likely going to be drawing up something on offense and trying to get up. They're only up 3 right now.
St. Lawrence here, gathering their players up. A couple moments left before the timeout is over. St. Lawrence drives, shoots, scores.
It's a great shot there by Sammy Gorgier.
There you have a little fumble as it's St. Lawrence ball.
So what happened there was Schultz was out of bounds, and then she didn't get her second foot inbounds before she touched the ball. So she still is out of bounds by rule and turns the ball over.
There you have the half-court trap being executed by St. Clair. And St. Lawrence prevails. 54 seconds remaining in the second half as she drains that three-pointer.
With Jackie Rogerson there, and that's about the third or fourth player already that's hit a 3 for the Vikings. St. Clair looking for an answer.
Can they get one? She shoots, and the shot just doesn't drop as the St. Clair player is fouled right now. She'll shoot 2.
That's a great move there by Jess Gordon. She just couldn't get it to go, and then the foul is going to be on Alexis Liu, and they'll have 2 shots here. Try and even that out there. She stepped into the defender there, or into the offender, and that's the foul.
Tori shoots. Second-year player, standing at 5'10".
I'm going to try to steal a couple minutes here with Sarah Bondi. I believe she has 2 fouls here, but 30 seconds left. You just want to keep her out of trouble right now. Don't want her to pick up her third.
St. Clair looking around. 31 seconds remaining. They find someone. She is unable to make it. Good sportsmanship, as you can see there, folks. 32 unable to make it. Gets a hand from St. Lawrence.
Now take a look here. We got a 2-2-1 press. It just goes a little deeper than St. Lawrence's. As Jess Gordon retreats back to the foul line to begin.
St. Lawrence. Shot clock almost identical with the time in the game remaining, as there's 10 seconds left. St. Lawrence uses the screen. She stops and pops, and she drains it. That was a beautiful looking shot, folks. Beautiful looking shot.
That's the end of the half there.
And that's it for the first half of the OCAA Women's Championship game. As we take a look at the highlight package from the first half of the game. Here we have St. Lawrence showing their offensive skills as she crosses over and drains it over 2 defenders. A little bit of...
Now that's where we saw the foul there, just swinging those arms out.
There you have another play, beautifully executed as St. Clair goes all the way and is fouled. So that's the first half of the game, folks. We'll see you around the second half of the game. All right, and welcome back to the OCAA Women's 2014 Championship game. We're now watching the St. Lawrence Vikings versus the St. Clair Saints as we just entered the second half of the game as St. Lawrence leads 35-24. And I'm sure you have a couple notes here, Jake, about the first half of the game.
I do. I want to start off here with St. Lawrence here. They have 4 players that have hit threes. They're on target. They've hit 30% of their threes at 4 for 13. Already, Lacey Knox has 10 rebounds and 7 points. She's well on her way to a double-double. And when we're looking at something here, points per shot. So as an example here, St. Lawrence has taken 31 shots. They have 35 points. That's 0.97. Over on the St. Clair side here, they've got to get more involved on the on the defensive side there. Jade Loynes has 10 points already and 2 rebounds. If they can execute on offense, get into the post, they'll do a lot better, but they're only shooting 28.6% so far, and that's going to spell trouble for the Saints if they don't pick it up.
Interesting set of facts we have there, Jake, as we see Lacey Knox knock down a close range shot. And there you have St. Clair getting that little scoop shot as they apply pressure to the St. Lawrence team. And there'll be a call here against St. Clair.
Shannon Kennedy is going to get called for the foul there, and she kind of just pushed there and prevented a pass from being completed. And it has Andy Kiss upset over that one.
There you have Haley Gordier looking around for her options. She finds her at the perimeter. She shoots a long ball, and she's unable to let that drop. As St. Clair remains with the possession. They'll inbound. She brings up the ball, looks around, finds the post. She turns around, uses those elbows, swings it. No luck there as St. Lawrence grabs a rebound. Pass was way too long. Bit of a miscommunication there as the possession will go to St. Clair.
Yeah, Lacey Knox just let her target just a little too far there and throws it away.
Kelly Reza takes up the ball. Good defense by St. Lawrence. She runs around the back, finds someone on the perimeter. She's back at it. She swishes that shot. That's a great looking shot.
And Kelly Reza has really got to step up. In the first half, she only had 2 points here, and that's well below her average on the tournament. It's a big second half to bring the Saints back in it.
She drives, she shoots. That shot's way off the marker as St. Clair gets the rebound. They waste no time. They shoot it, and once again, off the marker as St. Clair collects that air ball. They bring it up the court. She goes all the way. A little bit of razzle-dazzle, but no success there. St. Clair sends it up the court. It's looking to be a high-paced game so far. Second half is very high-paced. As they start to slow it down, she posts up, turns around, and she somehow gets that ball past her into the hoop.
That was a fantastic post move there by Kendall Reza.
Absolutely.
She was able to step in and get the scoop shot to go. And you see a trap.
Half-court trap going on there. St. Clair looking to apply a bit of pressure as they want to relieve themselves of this deficit that they're facing. 7 minutes and 18 seconds remaining as that shot's off, but they contain the ball and regroup.
Gaudetta got fortunate on that rebound. She wanted to go in and couldn't, and then she was able to get that rebound when it bounced out there.
She's heavily guarded. She goes all the way, too easy, as she scores. Nicole Gaudette. St. Clair with the ball, top of the arc. Boyd thought about it. Boyd releases it. She swishes it. She's on fire so far, folks, as she brings her St. Clair Vikings just a little bit closer.
And Megan Boyd getting her 4th, 5th, and 6th points of the contest there at a pretty big time there.
Boyd, that's a player to watch for.
And a hold on Jade Lyons there, and that's a big foul on Jade. That's her third personal there, and she's the only one that was red hot in the first half.
She
for
goes
St.
all the
Clair.
way. Unable. And the call will go against. The call will go against St. Clair. Excuse me, against St. Lawrence. As St. Clair inbounds the ball, and they can make a couple of exchanges on this quick substitution.
That's Blythe's third personal foul as well too. So a couple players in foul trouble here in the second half early. So we're going to see some subs come off. And speaking of foul trouble, out goes Jade Loins there for St. Clair.
6.2 seconds as that pass is intercepted, but she somehow stepped out of bounds.
Now they're still in the backcourt here, and possession didn't change. So they got 4 seconds to get the ball over half. It's
Long
just
pass, risky. She finds her, looking for something. Finds her. Not quite sure what she's doing. She passes it. She gets fouled with a hard foul. She'll shoot 2 at the line.
Shannon Kennedy going to go to the line there, and just a great take to go up and get some contact there. And we got a timeout to the Vikings. They're going to try to settle down a little bit here as St. Clair's come out and applied some pressure and cut the deficit down to 7.
Speaking of St. Clair, that's the St. Clair bench right there. As you see Coach Andy Kiss speaking with his players, letting them know that they need to catch up as soon as possible because it is the second half and it's a bronze medal game. The bronze is on the line.
It's a 9-4 run to open up the third quarter here. First 4 minutes for St. Clair. They've come out with some fire and some intensity, and you're going to watch a bit of a trap here, and we'll see how long they can apply that for and get some real good results. For St. Lawrence here of Kingston, they need to settle down. They had a great second quarter there. They had 22 points. They had double-digit quarters in both quarters here, and they're panicking right now. They need to calm down, get settled, and go and work into their offense.
Absolutely, folks. As we come right back into the game, we'll be seeing Shannon Kennedy shooting 2 at the line. As you see here, St. Lawrence players regrouping and coming back to the court, ready for action. As we have 6 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the third quarter here. Let's see what she does. That first shot, it drops. Friendly roll, as they like to say. Can she do it again? She's unable, as St. Lawrence grabs the rebound. They race up the court, pass it along the perimeter. Screen is set. She asks for the ball back. Backs her down, kicks it off to the perimeter, and she doesn't get that three-pointer.
Yeah, they're pressing a little bit there. Lots of time on the shot clock. Could have had another shot, or could have had another pass that could have led to a better shot.
Absolutely, and speaking of clock, there's 5 minutes and 36 seconds remaining as St. Lawrence grabs the rebound. They bring it up the court. Nice little pass there. Rotates the ball, looks around, looking for something. And she doesn't find the bottom of the mesh there as St. Clair quickly sprints up the court. She's double teamed, as you can see. They move it along the perimeter. They find their post, and she turns around and shoots and unable to make it. She didn't make it as St. Lawrence grabs the rebound.
Just Gordon there, just tried a nice little fadeaway, just couldn't get it to fall.
That shot's off the marker as well. Not a lot of shots dropping for either team so far. As you said, they may just need to slow down and think about their shot selection.
And just Gordon there, just with a bit of a lazy foul there. She goes up another 6 to 10 inches with her arm. She's all right. But she came across the arms, over top of the head there, and there's the foul. And an easy one to call, too.
Absolutely. So here we have Haley Gordier looking around for someone. Finds their post. She takes her time. Shot clock winding down. She dribbles, drives, shoots. That shot's a little bit off, hits the iron, but she grabs her own rebound, only to shoot another
Oh! Abby Heron with a fantastic rebound, leading for 2 to Nicole Gaudet there.
St. Lawrence extending that lead, 40-37, as they find their post player. She nearly got fouled, but somehow gets the ball to go in the basket. And now you can see St. Clair playing that pressure defense, that half-court trap, which allows them to cause St. Clair to turn the ball over.
Yeah, St. Lawrence got caught and just threw the ball away.
Absolutely right, St. Lawrence to turn over the ball. And here you see St. Clair, high post. She turns around and shoots, and you can't stop that.
No, you can't. When she has her on the side, like she did there, she's virtually unstoppable.
Jessica Gordon with that last basket you just saw, standing at 6'6". She's a fifth-year veteran, showing that veteran experience. Nice turnaround move.
They're going to get Megan Boyd on that foul there for against St. Clair. Just kind of reached out and grabbed her as Sarah Bondi coming into the game here.
A couple of substitutions for St. Clair. There you see Sarah Bondi. Haley Gordier calling up a play. There at the perimeter. Good defense, causing her to fumble the ball. Shot clock is winding down. Can they do something? She lets it off. Good defense by St. Clair as they force that shot to be missed. St. Clair looking to find something. Looking to catch up. She fakes the pass, moves around.
St. Lawrence into a 2-3 matchup right now. Knox shadowing Kennedy there.
I can see that they're double teaming. As she hits the shot, the crowd is in a frenzy as the score now gets a bit closer, 43-40. She quickly races up down the court, looks around, finds her. They don't quite need a three, but they'll take one. That shot is way off. The coach didn't like that. They're gonna regroup. She calls the play. Crosses over, drives, looks around. The defense is being executed nicely by St. Clair. But the call, unfortunately, is against St. Clair. 2 minutes and 24 seconds remaining, folks, in the third quarter of this high-intensity game, this bronze medal game here at the David Braley Athletic Center at Mohawk College.
They got the foul there on Kenda Riza pushing through the screen there. So more or less, when the screen's set, you can't be pushing off with your arms to break through it here. You either got to go under or over top of it, or get nailed with the screen. And if you push off there, it's going to be a foul.
Lacey Knox knocking down the first one, but unable to connect with the second foul shot. She shoots. That shot is a bit forced, a bit rushed. She gets blocked. I see a mouthpiece flying out. Not sure whose mouthpiece that was, but we have a mouthpiece on the ground, folks.
I think it might have been Bondi's there. She hit the deck pretty hard.
Nice layup there. A little too high off the glass.
Ooh.
Bodies flying everywhere. 1 minute and 56 seconds remaining in this exciting game. Looks like someone picked up that mouthpiece off the ground as St. Clair moves the ball to the post, but that pass is red. And St. Lawrence tries to create a fast-paced opportunity, fast break. They instead turn it into a three-point that's unsuccessful as St. Clair grabs the rebound, tries to make an opportunity out of that. Can they do the same?
Oh, that's a huge three. That's a huge three right there. Miss Riza in the house tonight.
Beautiful looking shot. She fumbles the ball, gets bumped, nearly falling out of bounds, and she throws it to the perimeter. And they move around the perimeter, she shoots. And that shot almost drops. Not quite close enough as St. Clair rushes up the court. The score is 44-43, St. Lawrence with the lead. That shot is way off. Not quite sure what that was, but they're fighting to get the ball.
Oh, that was Riza who just hit the last three there. She wanted to go for a second one.
I guess she's trying to turn it into a three-party. Do we have a three-party? Absolutely not. As the St. Lawrence coach looks frustrated. You know, three-pointer is not a high percentage shot, but that's a high percentage shot right there. As you see, 25, Jessica Gordon from St. Clair knocked down that high percentage shot.
There's a trap, a half-court trap, and almost a steal there.
The trap is getting wild as you see her.
Ariza just went down.
She might have got poked in the eye or the throat or something as she gets up.
Yeah, she got hit by a finger inadvertently and just dropped. She's okay now, or at least she looks to be.
Those type of things happen in the sport of basketball. She hits the court hard. 1 second left. Can she get it? She gets blocked. Beautiful block. St. Lawrence having a spectacular game so far. They are losing by 1 point, but the three-pointers seem to be dropping. And we're going to take a look at a highlight package of that third quarter that we just watched here. As you see St. Clair showing that intensity in the post, that little scoop shot. Nice looking shot there by the veteran. And here you see St. Lawrence, a scoop shot of their own. And she backs her down. Scoop shot after scoop shot. And now long three. Great bunch of highlights right there, folks. Good game to watch. Here you see St. Lawrence. As you see Coach Remy Simpson.
Yeah, Remy Simpson there. His team's a little shell-shocked right now. They came out, they had a nice lead, but in that third quarter, but it's all but evaporated. Only 10 points in the third quarter as St. Clair's kind of exploded. They looked a little lost in the last 3 minutes there as they couldn't find their checks on defense, and it really hurt them. You know, as for St. Clair here, they've really joined a bit of the three-point show here. We know St. Lawrence known for that here. They were 30% at halftime, but St. Clair not really known for it as we had Kendall Riza, a 5'11" forward, coming out and nailing a three. And just leading that charge there. It's been turnover, and they're in a half-court trap right now. And that's going to be the real key there for Andy Kisson's crew. Can they maintain the pressure? It's a one-point game right now. Anybody's game here with 10 minutes left on the clock. It really can come down to just about anything.
Absolutely. We're just about to enter the fourth quarter of the game here. This bronze medal game hosted here at the David Braley Athletic Center here at Mohawk College. The 2014 OCAA championships for the women.
The bronze medal game here coming up next. We're going to have Algonquin Mohawk at the top of the hour there. If you're out watching, you want to stay tuned for that one. It should be a real slobber knocker. This one's living up to the hype too, and living up to Thursday night's contest as well.
I'll tell you something, that next game, Mohawk at Algonquin, that's going to be a cream of the crop game. One to go down in the history books. As you see St. Clair finding their post, she gets blocked. St. Lawrence brings up the ball. She tries to find her dribble, finds her post. She gets blocked. Back-to-back blocks, folks.
You know, Gaudette had her there. She just couldn't get over. If she had faked out the other way, it would have been a tremendous fake, but she just couldn't get over to the far side.
Just couldn't get over. Instead, she got blocked. She uses the pivot foot nicely, but is unable to get that shot off. Good defense by St. Lawrence. As you see St. Lawrence standing in the perimeter. They want something. They pop it. Absolutely not that time.
And a travel.
Coach Remy Simpson having to talk to his players.
And they kind of got fortunate there that they got the travel. I mean, it really is one of those 50-50 calls. Could have been a travel, could have been a foul. And that's Abby Harron there who fortunate to avoid that. By the way, it was her dad doing the shoot for catch. He got all the way up to half court and just missed, just came up short.
And that shot drops for St. Lawrence. Yeah, like you're saying, you got to play a lot smarter. Although it is a bronze medal game, it is still worth a lot, and can't be getting called for little calls like that. You got to take your time, listen to your coach, and execute the plays he's given you.
Absolutely. You know, this isn't a typical bronze medal game. You know, just finishing up the Olympics, all those bronze medal games, it's the two losers of the semifinals. These teams had to win games to get here. It wasn't given. It wasn't, oh, you made the championship, here's the consolation. They had to win earlier today to get to this game.
Very, very true. They worked very hard to get here. She gets blocked. Add another block to number 14, Shannon Kennedy, having quite the block party as she misses that shot, but they're able to recover and get the rebound, but miss yet again. St. Clair brings up the ball. Kennedy, looking around, thought about driving, gets cut off as their point guard brings it back to Kennedy. Kennedy gets pieced and is unable to make that shot. Elbows flying everywhere. They're able to get the ball, that rolling ball.
Well, St. Clair wanted a kick there, but it was an inadvertent kick. And the rule is an intentional kick. If the ball's booted intentionally,
absolutely.
What the violation is.
Good defense there by St. Clair. She left her arms up. No foul there. Just great defense being played as St. Clair will gain possession. Good teamwork. There you see number 21, Alex Lowe. Kelly Riza using her handles, left-handed shooter, unable to get that shot, but able to get the rebound. They pass it back to the post. She turns around and shoots, and she's unable to get it. As St. Lawrence.
You know, Gordon here could be a real force if she could just connect on more of those fadeaway jump shots, something to work on in the offseason.
Absolutely, that long frame, she has to use it to her advantage. Very hard to defend. As St. Lawrence resets and shoots that ball, but not quite. As I said, that's not a high percentage shot, so you don't really want to be taking those in a critical time like this.
That's a foul there on 13, Abby Heron there against St. Lawrence. It's knocking her out of bounds there.
Megan Boyd coming into the game, and Jessica Gordon coming out, and as well as Sammy Gordier coming in, and number 13, Abby Heron coming out for St. Lawrence. As you see St. Clair here inbounding the ball. They inbound it. Kelly Riza sends it to her sister Kendall Riza.
Oh, that was fortunate there. That was real fortunate there as Megan Boyd, she didn't really have a plan as to where that ball was going, but it got fortunate it hit off the head of Alexis Liu and out of bounds.
That's unfortunate as we see St. Clair inbounding the ball. Riza to Kendall. Loins almost made it, tried to rebound, not her lane. St. Lawrence shoots another low percentage shot, unable to make it, but they collect it. And 14, Lacey Knox grabs that board and puts it back in where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, Lacey Knox, that's a great rebound. She waited for that ball to come to her, and the long shot, long rebound, that proved true.
Boyd with the rebound, sends it to Riza. Riza sends it to her sister. And there you see that turnaround jumper that gets blocked, but excuse me, it's not a block, it's actually a foul. Foul count as a foul.
Yeah, they're gonna get knocks on the wrist there. Not a whole lot, but got enough on the wrist there to alter the shot in a negative way, and St. Clair's gonna go to the line for two.
Lacey Knox. Swish. She'll try her luck at a second shot. Good form. Swish. That's 2 for 2. As they apply that half-court trap, picked it away.
Oh, the steal.
Great defense, great hustle, and who will be awarded the ball?
It's a held ball, and it's gonna go. It's gonna stay with St. Lawrence.
St. Lawrence, excuse me.
So now they got 3 to get the ball over here. 5 seconds elapsed on that shot clock, so they got 3 to get it over.
Gordier. Kind of a sloppy pass, but she recovers, and she puts it in the bottom of the net there. Nicole Gaudet with that last basket. Risky pass, nearly coming out of bounds,
By the way, that was great hand-eye coordination. That ball was tipped. She
Good
stayed
pivot.
with it.
Good pivot move. No success on that last shot. As here we see Kendall Riza.
Well, that was Jade Loynes on that fantastic tip play to even get the ball after that ball was tipped. It was fantastic hand-eye coordination.
Alexis Lowe just sat down for St. Lawrence. Good hard rebound. She thought about it. Didn't want to get blocked. Kelly Riza looks for her post. Easy basket. Airballed it. St. Lawrence taking their time up the court. Nearly ran her over.
And Jade Loynes all over the place there. She was breaking up that pass there too.
Great defense, great anticipation as we have 5 minutes and 3 seconds remaining as St. Lawrence is leading 50 to 47.
You know, we should be sending a tape of Jade Loynes there to any pro football team. They'd be proud to have her on defense with the last 2 pass plays she's had.
Wow, and Nicole Gaudette with the finesse. She's just finessing all over St. Clair. Nice looking shot.
Trifecta by
Almost
Riza.
dropped.
And it's off Gaudette.
Didn't get the friendly bounce that she was looking for.
Four and a half to go as that ball goes off Nicole Gaudette there in St. Clair. And she's going to commit the foul there too. And no, that's not a great foul there against Kendall Riza.
Yeah, when you're in the lead like that, you don't really want to be giving easy fouls. Here we have Kendall Riza.
Just long there.
She'll try again after missing the first one. The second one is in.
Point till the clock stops so huge right now, and they're not converting very well at the line are the Saints. I mean, in their wins, they haven't really had to, and in their lone loss against Algonquin wasn't really a factor when you lose by 27 to the defending champs.
She sends it across the perimeter. She drives, open shot, unable to make it. That's just too bad.
Well, see if that comes back to haunt them there. That's 2 easy points there.
Nearly traveled. Oh, that shot just rolls away from the rim. Not too sure where St. Clair is. They better get back on court. Oh.
But St. Lawrence has really got to slow down here. The last 3 offensive possessions have not been good.
Wow.
Oh.
Boyd, I thought she took too long to shoot it, but she still made it. Crowd is going wild. There's pandemonium at the David Briley Athletic Center.
Inside.
And there you have it. Timeout called. They need to slow down the intensity and the pace of St. Clair. St. Clair having a amazing last few possessions there, scoring back-to-back points.
St. Lawrence, the last 3 possessions, both offensively and defensively, have been fantastic here. They've found their rhythm on offense, but the real story is on defense. Now, they did get some luck there on a missed layup, but they've been trapping and they've been getting inside passing lanes, and that's been the key to their comeback here. It was 5 about 20 seconds ago. It's now a 1-point St. Clair lead, which is a 6-point turnaround. And for St. Lawrence here, they're just out of sorts right now. They need to settle down. You know what? There's 3 minutes and 37 seconds to play here. No need to panic yet. There'll be plenty of time for that later here. And it's one of those things here. St. Lawrence, they got a young team. They only have 1 fourth-year player on the roster, and the rest are either, and 1 third-year player. The rest are either first or second years. Take the assurance, but settle down. It's not going to be decided in the next 20 seconds. You don't need a basket right away. Get a good shot. That's more important.
You're absolutely right. As we go back into the game with 3 minutes and 37 seconds remaining. Remember, this is a bronze medal game, and this is the 4th and final quarter. As we have a close game on our hands. It's 53 to 52 for St. Clair.
Now St. Clair's opened up in a 2-2-1 press here, and one is just behind the half-court line, so watch, they're going to try to force an 8-second call.
And they utilize the half-court trap. Can they get it off in time? They do.
Oh, that's a great pass to get out of it.
St. Lawrence, good ball movement. Let's hope it will pay off in this possession. They don't want to force any shots right now. Block. Jeez. St. Clair blocks the living daylights out of that player, and they're unable to produce. As you see, she gets pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, and Knox here, she lost control of the ball, and they're going to retain it as it's knocked out by St. Clair, and just both kind of all over the place there. St. Clair desperately wanting a foul there against Knox.
You just witnessed Jade Lawrence get pushed out of bounds. They move the ball around. And she swishes it.
Well, that's a 2 there for Knox. Here comes St. Clair. Looking to come down. Inside to Kennedy. Kennedy in the post. Kicks it out to Risa. A big 2. Back to St. Clair. Knocks over. Gets it just in bounds and just missed the backcourt violation. Gordier. Over to Gaudet. Gaudet coming in. Back over to Gordier. Gordier. Top of the arc, gives it up to Knox. Knox gonna drive in. Puts it up and just missed.
Just got it off on time, but was unable to let it actually go in the hoop. There you have Boyd, always thinking about that 3. But she passes it.
Under 2 minutes to go, so any timeout moves the ball into the front court.
Very close game on our hands. 1 point difference.
And that's knocked away there by Knox.
Green ball. St. Clair ball. As
we're gonna have a timeout.
St. Clair coach calls for a timeout, trying to figure out the best way to get that bronze medal.
$1:39 to go here for St. Clair as they lead by 1. And the one thing here, this game is going to be won over the next 15 seconds here, right? It's going to be won over the next 100 seconds. So you got to take each time and value the ball right now. There's 4 on the shot clock for them, so they have time for about 2 passes to get a good shot or less. And that's going to be their big thing, is they need to get a good shot here. If they can extend the lead to 3 here, you're going to force St. Lawrence to go for 2 and then a quick turnover here. You're going to keep them on their heels. For St. Lawrence here, their big key right now is to hold off for 4 seconds. You have 4 on the shot clock, play great defense, and then you're only down 1. Any stop will do, but if you can keep them to that 4 seconds here, you're going to have about 90 seconds and being down by 1, and that's not such a bad place to be in.
That's not a bad place at all. As we see Coach Remy Simpson trying to make sure that his players solidify the win if they can hold on to that lead. We'll see what they can do with it.
So you used to have a shoe being tied there by Kelly Reason. Reason for the delay.
So she'll inbound the ball for St. Clair. The pass is picked away. Great defense played by St. Lawrence, denying the ball.
Now that ball being knocked away there, it runs about a second off the clock. So 3 on the shot clock now.
That's not the most time in the world to let a shot off, but they can get a shot off. Out of bounds again. Now they have 2 seconds to shoot.
Yeah, they got time for a pass and maybe a pivot here.
Someone calling for it,
and
and unable to get it. They didn't see Kelly Riza over there in the right-hand corner. She screamed for the ball.
That was great defense there by St. Lawrence, deflecting 2 passes away and then forcing up bad luck.
And there you have St. Lawrence moving the ball up the court. She's looking for her options, trying to find someone, trying to find something. She finds their post player. She goes all the way kind of a forced shot, but she'll have to live with it.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Out of bounds. St. Clair was out of bounds, so St. Lawrence is going to get a fresh 24, and that was big.
That was real big. There's a meaningful play that just happened, and there's just about a minute left in this game. Can they bring that lead? And St. Lawrence gets the lead.
The clock didn't stop after the made basket there, and the officials quickly identify that, and we're going to correct it. There'll be 1 minute on the game clock and a fresh 24.
You know, that's just good officiating on the referee's part, as they walk the ball or walk the dog to try to buy time.
Gorgie there came up and didn't allow them to advance past that three-point line with the clock stopped.
Absolutely, as St. Lawrence read the pass, and they're going to try to hold on to that lead as we have 44 seconds left in this game. Good defense by St. Clair. They want this bronze medal, as you can tell. They shoot a 3-ball for some reason, and St. Clair is looking to make them pay for it.
That will put them up 4 had it gone in.
20 seconds, they shoot a 3.
Oh!
And that's an exciting moment that just happened, folks. That three-pointer was so crucial because there's only 20 seconds left in the game. And that brought St. Clair within 58 to 56 now.
Shannon Kennedy with a huge 3. A huge 3.
Humongous 3. And I'm sure you folks at home would like to look at that again. And there it is. And she holds the back of her hair in excitement as she realizes that they might be taking that bronze home today.
That puts St. Clair up 2. Now there's a possession to go here. So a 2 will tie, a 3 will win it. And this is St. Lawrence team here is a 3-point team. So for St. Clair here, you almost want to guard the 3-point line and make sure that you're going to contest the 2, but the worst thing that you can do is foul down below. There's 20 seconds to go. Even if you do try to just foul and speed things up here, you have 4 fouls to give. They don't have any fouls in the quarter, so that you can foul here and not be putting them on the line. But you got to make sure that they're not in the shooting motion when you do foul.
As you just saw there, St. Clair's coach giving them that motivation to maintain that lead, and now you see St. Lawrence with possession of the ball. They'll be inbounding. 20 seconds left in this bronze medal game, 4th quarter. St. Lawrence versus St. Clair. They move the ball around. She turns around.
Now that's okay there. She wasn't in the shooter's motion, so it's just going to be St. Lawrence ball down below in 12 seconds, so you're going to make them reset here.
And what's interesting is that neither of the teams are actually in foul trouble in the 4th quarter in such a detrimental game. So these ladies are playing smart basketball. They inbound the ball. They get it at the perimeter. They find her in the post. Foul.
And they're going to get 2 shots on that one there.
This might be going into overtime, folks.
So Risa gets called for the foul on the hold.
Coach of St. Clair, Andy Kiss, claiming that that was a fumble and not a foul, but
is adamant
the refs are going to make the decision that they made as we sit here with 7.5 seconds remaining, and they're pretty sure they're going to stick with the foul.
He's adamant that it wasn't a shot attempt, but she was going up with the arms there. So a pretty clear shot there.
Yep, there's no contesting that. These are professional refs. And that shot's good. That's exciting for St. Lawrence.
And get ready for a timeout if this one goes in here.
As they're within 1 of time. And she doesn't get that one to drop. Can they foul?
And they got 1 to give. That's only the 4th, so it's going to be St. Clair's ball. They have to inbound here.
They're going to have to inbound. Very crucial. They might as well just keep fouling until they get her to the line, because there's only 4 seconds left here. And they're within 1 of losing.
And we have a timeout. Timeout to charge St. Clair, so that's going to bring the ball into the front court here. And what a finish we have. Second time in 3 days in between these two teams here. And it's going right down to the wire again.
Highly exciting bronze medal game, folks. I'm sure if you're standing outside of the David Braley Athletic Center, you can hear the cheers and roars as the crowd is getting to their feet at some points of the game because of all the excitement.
Now these two teams, I'd like to see them match up against Mohawk or Algonquin there.
Check out the passion there.
These top four teams here just really going at it.
You can see the passion in Remy Simpson's eyes coaching these young ladies.
You got no fouls to give if you're St. Lawrence, and that's going to be the big thing here. So a foul's going to put St. Clair on the line. Now, if you're St. Clair, you have to inbound the ball. You have 4.5 seconds to go, and it's a front court throwing. So you got to put some pressure on.
And that's St. Clair that you're seeing on your screen. Those are the ladies with the lead right now, and they'll try to maintain that lead. Very, very crucial possession. And St. Clair wants another timeout.
You know, that's okay. So they're now out of timeouts, and they want some extra time here just to set the play. So St. Clair here, they weren't happy with what they had.
You know, they didn't come all the way over here to Hamilton to not win the bronze. They want to leave here with something. It's definitely not a L.
Yeah, so what's going to be interesting here for St. Clair is they want some good free throw shooters to handle the ball right away. And now any foul is going to put them on the line here unless it's offensive. But you know, St. Lawrence won't be committing. So if they can get a steal here, they're going to have a shot to win. And if not, they don't have any timeouts left, so they're going to have to go the length of the floor here to get the win in less than 4.5 seconds. So they've really got a pressure on the steal here and try to cut down their real estate here. You're going to have about 60 feet of real estate versus 90 if they get it in with no timeouts.
No timeouts remaining as we come back to action with 4.5 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter of this final bronze medal game. St. Clair inbounding the ball. Let's see what they'll do. They get the ball in.
And that's going to be a foul there on Gaudette.
Automatic foul.
Now the key to that there was that she fouled after the ball had come in line. Now she fouls while the ball is still in the ball handler's hand. It's going to be 2 shots at the ball, but she fouled while the pass was in motion. That was a big one there.
That's an interesting fact. I wasn't even actually aware of that.
And that's the 5th foul. So St. Lawrence is going to have 30 seconds to find a sub.
St. Lawrence looking for that sub, and you can see St. Clair on the screen. And they're back to St. Lawrence. Coach Remy Simpson, along with Kevin Smart, assistant coach.
Yep.
Trying to contrive a plan. Very exciting game.
Oh, it is here, and we're going to have to find out if St. Clair can defend now. Here's going to be the thing here. St. Lawrence is going to have a shot at the very minimum overtime, and they're going to have about 3 seconds to do it.
You see 24, Nicole Gaudette sitting down.
They have 3.6 seconds, and at the very least, they're going to have a good shot at a 3 to either tie or win. So they got to get the ball in quickly, and they got to move up the floor.
St. Clair. Kendall Riza.
Okay, so now a 2 can only tie them, but a 3, this is the big one here.
A 3-pointer could tie it.
I'd rather take that risk than having a 3-pointer to win it. Oh,
Absolutely. What are they going to do?
A
what are they going to do?
They're not going to get it off.
0.4 seconds.
And Green's going to have it.
St. Clair remains with the possession.
St. Clair's going to win this thing here with 0.4.
The score is 59-57. St. Clair.
And that's it. St. Clair comes all the way back.
And these girls overjoyed with their bronze medal victory game. And I'm thoroughly impressed with what I just witnessed today. Well deserved of St. Clair. As you mentioned before, although they were losing earlier, they were shooting a higher percentage.
They came from 11 down at halftime. They come back and take the bronze in excruciating fashion.
Let's take a look at the highlights from this game. As you can see, St. Lawrence there showing their offensive skills, along with St. Clair showing they're capable of hitting the threes. St. Lawrence, highly contested shot. And there you have St. Clair draining another three. And these girls are more than happy with the results of this tournament. Some of them in tears, and as they should be.
Well, this is a senior team here for St. Clair. For some of them there, this is their last day of basketball in any organized fashion.
All right, so thank you very much for watching the game. My name is Elvin Drent, sitting here with Jake Parkhill, and this is the 2014 OCAA Women's Championship Bronze game here at the David Brilley Athletic Center at Mohawk College. Thanks for watching.
Quite a few fifth-year players here on St. Clair, and for a lot of them here, every fifth-year player and a few fourth years, this is their last day of basketball in an organized fashion, and the emotion overtakes, especially in a great comeback victory here, as coaches here are going to introduce them.
Speaking of last year players, Kelly Riza that you can see here, this is her fifth and final year playing in a college level.
Boy, she had a great weekend this weekend too. Really led the team on the point. We didn't see much of Raven this year. We really didn't. She's a first-year freshman, so we'll see more of her in the years to come for sure.
Number 4, Katie Rizio.
Same with Katie, the youngest of the three Rizio sisters, as she'll receive her medal.
This is her third year playing.
Number 5, Sarah Bondi.
Sarah Bondi, who had an amazing tournament.
Sarah really came key off the bench in their semifinal victory earlier today.
And Sarah Bondi.
This is Megan Boyd here. Megan Boyd had a great game today, a couple big shots. And Shannon Kennedy, she hit the game-winning three to give them the lead that they wouldn't relent. Kendall Riza coming in, a big player in the post, one of the big two.
Number 23, Jay Lyons.
Kendall Riza's final in fifth year.
Jay Lyons really kept her in the game in that first half there. She was 4 for 4 in the first half, and the only one producing. And Jessica Gordon, the other big part. She was huge in their semifinal victory earlier this morning.
This will be her final year as well, too.
Number 32, Tori Schutz.
Tori Schutz here. She had a real nice game, a few points, and a couple big steals down that stretch there.
Number 33, Mackenzie Marner.
We didn't see too much of Mackenzie Marner this year, or this tournament here. A few minutes. And apparently it's her birthday. What a birthday present.
As you can hear her teammates singing her happy birthday here. That's a lovely gesture.
Coach Andy Kiss in his first year, and he'll get a bronze medal to show for it. So I'll return to Windsor.
Good work from their coaching staff as they receive their medals as well here.
An entirely first year coaching staff too, a real rarity to achieve success at this level in your first year.
And there you see the coach giving a fist pump.
Congratulations to St. Clair College on the bronze medal performance.